Texas, the land of endless growth and bigger-than-life dreams. For years, its bustling suburbs stood as shining beacons of opportunity, luring families with sprawling homes, low taxes, and booming jobs. But as we step into 2026, the tides are turning. What was once perceived as unstoppable growth is now teetering on the brink of collapse. Mortgage rates have stubbornly stayed high. Insurance costs continue to spiral. Property taxes in key counties are crushing budgets. And experts from Zillow, Redfin, and the National Association of Realtors are sounding alarms. Over 40% of Texas suburbs have already seen price declines since mid-2024, and that trend is expected to deepen sharply in 2026. Inventory, the number of homes sitting unsold, has exploded in many markets, more than doubling in some. Homes are languishing on the market longer than they have since the last major crash in 2008. Sellers slash prices to attract cautious buyers, and developers face unsold units piling up in neighborhoods built during the pandemic frenzy. This is the Texas housing crash nobody wants to talk about, but everyone is starting to feel. Today, we reveal the shocking top 5 Texas suburbs, where home prices are projected to crash in 2026, places once symbols of endless opportunity grinding to a halt under the weight of oversupply, rising costs, and economic uncertainty. Because in Texas, it was always about size, but in 2026, it's about the gravity pulling growth and prices down. 5. Pflugerville, the affordable alternative unravels. Just north of Austin, Pflugerville offered hope for those priced out of the city, a promise of affordability, new schools, and quiet river views. Neighborhoods like Black Hawk and Falcon Point exploded in popularity as remote workers and tech employees fled Austin's sky-high rents. But the bloom has faded. Pflugerville's home prices plunged 12% since 2024. Nearly half of all active listings have endured multiple price cuts. Average days on market have doubled, signaling a market stalled in uncertainty. Rising property taxes in Travis County have added a crushing burden. Insurance rates skyrocketed after storm seasons battered the region. Infrastructure strains have exposed overcrowded schools, unfinished roads, and stretched public services, turning once desirable neighborhoods into caution flags. Experts forecast further declines in 2026 as remote work fades and families compete with growing inventories. Pflugerville may soon be the poster child for a Texas suburb stretched too thin. 4. Katy, Houston's burdened boomtown. Katy, Texas, was once Houston's success story, boasting master-planned communities, low crime, and exceptional schools. Families sought refuge here, hoping for stability and space. But 2026 paints a different picture. Foreclosures in Harris County rose 28% year over year, with Katy at the epicenter. The average monthly mortgage on a new home, which hovered around $2,000 in 2021, now eclipses $3,400 thanks to soaring insurance premiums, rising property taxes, and ballooning interest rates. Builders are slashing prices and dangling incentives unheard of just a few years ago. Investor enthusiasm evaporates as profits shrink. Rental markets soften. Families downsize or relocate entirely. Economic analysts warn, without dramatic shifts in policy or demand, Katy's housing market is primed for a painful correction in 2026, catching many off guard. 3. Georgetown, charm meets crisis. Between Austin and San Antonio lies Georgetown, once celebrated for its quaint downtown and rapid growth. Population surged nearly 14% from 2019 to 2022, prompting rapid construction of dream neighborhoods like Wolf Ranch and Berry Creek Islands. But by 2026, the reality intrudes. Inventory has nearly doubled. Prices slipped 10% year over year. Builders now offer steep discounts to avoid layoffs. Rising property taxes and insurance premiums push mortgage payments from $2,100 to over $3,600 monthly, straining families and retirees alike. Fixed-income retirees are quietly listing second homes, unable to keep up with costs. Blank lots and slow construction tell a story of a market at a standstill. Georgetown's picture-perfect image belies a deep affordability crisis threatening its future growth. 2. McKinney, from boom to deflation. McKinney, north of Dallas, inspired envy with its top-rated schools, robust infrastructure, and exploding job market. Fueled by corporate relocations and an influx of Californians, prices soared over 80% between 2015 and 2022. Yet 2026 brings a harsh reckoning. Active listings have surged by 90%. Homes that once sold in days now rot on the market. High property taxes in Collin County, soaring insurance costs post-extreme weather, and persistently high construction expenses combine into a perfect storm. Homeowners with adjustable rate or low down payment loans are squeezed by rising payments. Developers hold unsold inventory, while landlords grapple with vacancies as renters flee for more affordable areas. Financial analysts predict a continued careful deflation of McKinney's once red-hot market deep into 2026. 1. Round Rock. Austin's former darling faces its reckoning. Round Rock was a shining symbol of Austin's suburban success. Affordable homes, strong job growth, top schools, and proximity to giants like Dell. Families flocked to it as the perfect middle ground. As 2026 approaches, that image shatters. Home prices have fallen 9% since last summer. Listings have surged 70%. Incentives run deep, and buyers hesitate amid fears of overvaluation. A mortgage that cost $1,900 monthly in 2021 now tops $3,500, factoring in rising taxes, insurance, and utilities. Even well-paid tech workers feel the squeeze. Newcomers from expensive states find the affordability advantage erased. Rent hikes slow but persist, hitting local renters hard. Downtown restaurants and shops report slower weekends. Construction crews shrink. Retail plazas sit half-empty. Round Rock, once a poster child of growth, embodies the fatigue of an overheated market finally catching its breath. From Pflugerville to Round Rock, these Texas suburbs tell the urgent story of what 2026 holds: the collision of booming growth with economic limits and market corrections. For developers, it's a brutal financial reset. For families, a deeply personal upheaval. The Texas dream isn't disappearing, it's evolving. But in this new era, growth without balance comes at a cost. Affordability is slipping away. Stability is no longer a given. What's happening where you live? Is your suburb next? Join the conversation. Stay ahead with Housing Intel, your premier source for data-driven market intelligence and expert analysis on America's shifting housing landscape. Because the story of America's housing future isn't written in Wall Street offices, it's written in neighborhoods like these. Subscribe to Housing Intel for more cinematic, shockingly insightful forecasts and investigations. Don't miss out.